Hey guys and girls, Michael Warren here from Essential Guitar Lessons, and let's learn how to play Yankee Rose on guitar by David Lee Roth and the mighty Steve Vai. This is a great song for intermediate players to tackle. It'll help you go between rhythm and solo playing, just in standard tuning. Now this will also help if you have a wah pedal for the talking guitar at the start, but not essential. Don't forget, if you like this lesson, to subscribe and hit the notification bell for songs and lessons uploaded weekly. If you're having any problems with the song, leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Or there's a song you'd like to learn, let me know. So let's get into it. So we're going to start with the C sus4 chord. We're going to have the 3rd fret on the A string, the 3rd fret on the D string, an open G string, and the 1st fret on the B string, and we're just playing from the A to the B, so we're not playing either E string, and we're just strumming that once. Using vibrato with your whammy bar, and then just push your whammy bar in, and that's the intro chord. So now let's jump into the talking guitar. So with this talking guitar part, it does help if you've got a wah pedal, so flick that on. If you haven't, it doesn't really matter that much, it just won't sound quite like it. So let's get into it. So for the first part with the guitar saying David, we're going to start with our whammy bar in, so push it in. We're going to play the 13th fret and let it come up, and at the same time push down on our wah pedal, so. And then we just do the same on the 11th fret, all on the B string. So 11th fret. And again, start with your bar in, let it come out and push down on the wah pedal. So slowly. And up to speed. So that can take a little bit of getting used to, starting with the bar down before you pick the note and letting it come up. Now the next part, I have no idea what the guitar is saying, so if you know, let me in the comments, but let's jump into that. So again, we're back on the B string. We're going to do a bend on the 11th fret, starting with our bar in and pushing our wah pedal down at the same time. Then we're going to do a release, so let it come back down, and then pull off to the 9th fret, all on the B string, and then to finish that off, we're going to come our bar back in again and do a little half bend on the 10th fret and down on our wah pedal at the same time, so slowly and up to speed. So that again is a little bit tricky there, using our wah pedal and starting with our bar in. So let's do that one more time. Then after that, we're just sliding up to the 12th fret on the G string and push down on your wah pedal at the same time. And you can put a bit of vibrato on there and then let it slide back. So then we're doing our whistle. We're starting on the 5th fret on the G string. I'm going to slide up and take our finger off and go down on our wah pedal. So you're letting your finger come off, and then we're just sliding from 5 to 19 back to 5 on the G string again and down with your wah pedal. So slowly and up to speed. And we're just using our wah pedal there. Then we're doing our laughing part after that. So we're going to start on the 17th fret on the B string, and each time we play a note, we're going to start with our bar in and let it come out, and also push down on the wah pedal. So a full bend on the 17th fret, and then just go back a fret each time. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. And then from there we just slide up and off on the B string again. So slowly. And up to speed. And then from there we're just doing tremolo, picking down on the D string, so just let it slide down, and you're pushing down on your whammy bar at the same time. We're pulling off the D string, we're going to hammer onto the 2nd fret on the G string with our bar down and let it come up, and does that quick and then pull off to the open, and then we hammer onto the 5th fret with the bar in, and let it come up, and our wah pedal down, do a pull off to the open, do the same on the 7th fret, so hammer onto the 7th fret on the G string, pull off to the open, then hammer onto the 10th fret, pull off to the open, and then we're just going to finish with a harmonic on the 3rd fret on the G string, right before our chord. So slowly. So let's try that up to speed now. And we're going straight into that first chord after that without our wah on. So that's our talking guitar. That can be a little bit tricky using our wah pedal and our whammy bar at the same time. Bit of work on it, you'll get it. So now let's jump into the verse and have a look at that. So we're going to start just with a G chord. We're going to have the 3rd fret on the E string. We're going to mute the A string. We're going to have the open D and G and play the 3rd fret on the B and the E. Then we're going to play the 3rd fret on the D string, and then we're going to palm mute the open E string, 1st fret E string, 2nd fret E string, and then play the 3rd fret on the E string. Now we're going to play the open G string, 3rd fret on the D string, 3rd fret on the E string, 1st fret on the B string, and the open G string. So let me do that slowly for you. And up to speed. Then we're going to go to this B flat power chord. So 1st fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the D and the G, we play it once. Then just palm mute the A string on the 1st fret once. Then play that power chord again. Palm mute again, 1st fret A string, and then the power chord again. So pretty easy. Then we're coming to the 5th fret on the G string, the 6th fret on the B string, and we're going to play it and do a bend on the 5th fret. So we're going to play it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last one, we're going to do a bend on the 5th fret and pull off back to the 3rd fret. So playing both the 5 and the 6, pulling off to the 3rd fret on the G string. Then we play the 5th fret on the D string, the open G string, and then we play the 5th fret on the D, open G, and 3rd fret as a chord. So let me do that part for you slowly. We're going to push in with our whammy bar when we hit that chord there at the end. Then we're coming up to the 7th fret harmonic on the G string. And what we're doing is pushing our bar in a tone, then half a tone, then back up half a tone. So it's like we're playing, but we're doing it with our whammy bar, just picking the harmonic once. So you can see we're going in a tone, half tone, then back out again. And then just let it come back up to the original harmonic on the 7th fret. So let me put that part together for you, slowly first and then up to speed. And up to speed. Then from there we just do the same start again on the G chord, 3rd fret on the D, palm muting, same chord, all exactly the same as we did before. flat. Our little bend on the 5th fret playing the 6th fret. So while that part's exactly the same, it's just going to be this fill now we're going to change at the end, so it's a little fast run there. We're going to start on the 20th fret, we're going to pull off to the 18 and pull off to the 15, and then that's on the E string, and then to the B string, 18, pull off to 15, slide back to 11, and then play the 12 on the G string, so slowly. Then we have 13, pull off to 11, slide back to 10, hammer on 11, pull off to 10, and then do 12 on the G, pull off to 10, 12 on the G, and put a pinched harmonic there, so slowly. And then from that 12, after we've done the pinched harmonic, we're going to slide back, so pin on the pinched harmonic, slide back to the 5th fret on the G, pull off to the 3rd fret, hammer onto the 5th fret on the D, pull off to the 3rd fret, hammer onto the 5th fret on the A, pull off to the 3rd fret, and then just slide up to the 5th fret. So slowly. And up to speed, just that fast little run there. So let me play that whole verse up to speed for you now, with all the little fills in, so you can hear how it's going to sound. So when we're doing our verse, all that first part's going to always be the same with our G and our little run. It's only going to be the little fills that change. So now let's have a look at the pre-chorus. And again, this will always stay the same each time we play it. So we've slid up to that 5th fret on the A string. We're going to play this chord here. We're going to play the 5th fret on the G string and the 6th fret on the B string. So we're holding that and just playing. So we've slid up. Then we're going to palm mute the 5th fret on the A string, play our G and B string 2 more times. Then we're going to play it a 3rd time and use our whammy bar to push in 2 times. Then we're going to play it again, then back to the 5th fret on the A string palm mute, and then 2 more times on our G and B 5th and 6th fret. So we play that slowly with the slide up. And up to speed. And from there we're basically doing the same thing, but we're going to the 6th fret on the E string. We're going to palm mute that twice, and then the same chord we're using here again, 5th fret G, 6th fret B, play it once, back to the 6th fret on the E string, palm mute 2 times on the G and the B, and then play it again with our whammy bar 2 times, and then another time, 6th fret on the E, palm mute, and 2 more on our G and B. There, so slowly. And then we do the 5th fret one, exactly the same again, except without the slide. We're just starting on the 5th fret, again with a palm mute. So. And then our 6th fret again, this time 2 times on the E, palm mute, 5 and 6 on the G and the B, palm mute, 6th fret on the E. Now this time play it 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, and then play it again. Then do the open E string, 3rd fret on the G and the B this time, and then 1st fret on the E, 3rd fret on the E. So let me play that whole section for you slowly. And that's our pre-chorus. Each time we play that, we do it exactly the same. Now let's jump into the chorus. So the start of the chorus, we're coming up to this G minor 7 chord. We're going to palm mute on the A string on the 10th fret 2 times. And then we're just playing the D string 12, the G string 10, and the B string 11. Play that once. Then we go back to the 10th fret on the A string, palm mute that once. And then we're just taking our fingers off and barring the 10th fret on the D, G and B and playing that once. So then from there we're coming up, we're going to bar the 15th fret on the G and the B and then hammer onto the 17th fret just on the G string. Then we're going to play the 18th fret on the B, the 17th fret on the G and do a bend on the 17th fret. So bend and release there. We're not bending the 18th fret or the B string at all. Then we play the 15th fret again on the G and the B, and then the 17th fret on the G and the B 2 times. So let me play that part for you slowly now. Then we just go back to our G minor 7 chord again, palm muting 2 times on the A string 10th fret. Play the D, G and B 12, 10 and 11. Palm mute again on the 10th fret on the A, and then our barring 10th fret G, B and D. Then we have this little run. We're going to do a pinched harmonic on the 3rd fret and a little half bend as well, bend and release. 1st fret A, 3rd fret A, 1st fret A, 3rd fret E, 1st fret E. So let me do that part slowly for you now and then up to speed. And up to speed now with the little fill and the run at the end. And then we just repeat that all again up to the G minor 7. Our fill. G minor 7 again. Now the only thing that changes is this little fill at the end there. We're going to do a half bend again and a harmonic on the 3rd fret on the A string. 1st fret A, 3rd fret A, 1st fret A, 3rd fret E, 1st fret E, 1st fret A, and then the 3rd fret on the E. So let me put that whole chorus up to speed now. And then from there we go back into our verse again, so it's all the same as the start of our first verse, just our G. It's all exactly the same. Our B flat. Now this time we're going to do the E string open and go down with the bar, and then we're going to come up to the 22nd fret and do a tone and a half bend there. So let me play that for you. And then we do the same start again, G. Then from there we're coming up to the 12th fret and we're going to hammer on and pull off to the 12th, the open 4 times. And we're going to start with our bar in, so 12 open, 12 open, 12 open, 12 open. And then we do the same on the 10th fret 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we come back to the 9th fret and we just do this once, so hammer onto the 9, pull off to the open. The the 7th fret same, 5th fret same, and then just hammer onto the 4th fret and hold that there. So slowly. And let me play that whole verse for you now up to speed so you can hear how it's going to sound. And then from there we're just going back to our pre-chorus, and that's exactly the same as before, and our chorus, which is exactly the same as before. Then we go into this little fill, or this little bridge here where he's doing a solo, and we've also a rhythm behind that, so let's cover the rhythm first. So this next part, there's a little less gain on the guitar, and this is just the rhythm behind the solo. So we're going to start on the 6th fret on the E string, play that once, and then the 6th fret on the B, 5th fret on the G, and then open E, so we have. And then the E, B 6th fret, G 5th fret, and then open D string. So then from there we're doing the same thing, but we're going back to the 3rd fret E, 3rd fret on the B, 2nd fret on the G, open E, 3rd fret B, 2nd fret G, and open D. So. And we just repeat that 2 times. Let me play that for you, and then we'll go on to the solo after that. And that's our rhythm behind the solo. So the start of our solo there, we're just going to hit the open E string and use our whammy bar to push it in, and then we just do a pick slide with our pick just down the neck, and then slide down with your hand. And then from there we're sliding up to the 5th fret on the G string, and then we play that again and pull off to the 3rd fret, and then play the 7th fret on the G, and then slide from 5 to 7 on the G. So we play that part. Then we're going to come up to the 13th fret on the B string and do a full bend. Now it sounds like he's doing it 2 times, and you can if you want to, but that's the delay playing. So we have a full bend, then just play 13, 11, 10 all on the B string, and then do a little trill between 10 and 11, so a hammer on pull off. Then play the 12th fret on the G, and then 10, slide up to 12 on the G. And then we're going to play the 15th fret on the G with our whammy bar in, and pull off to the 12th fret, and slide back to the 10th fret. So that last little part. So let me put that whole section up to speed now for you. And then from there we're going to power chords and our bridge, so let's go over that now. So we're just starting our bridge on a B flat power chord, 1st fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the D and the G, and we play that and hold it for 1 and then we palm mute the rest of that, so 2 and 3 and 4. And on the and, the 4 and, we're coming up to the C, so we're playing 3rd fret on the A, 5th fret on the D and the G, and we hold that for, so we're playing the and 1, and then we finish off the bar palm muting that, so and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we come up to a D power chord, and we do that 2 times, so 5th fret on the A, 7th fret on the D and the G, and then we just palm mute up until 4 and, so 2 and 3 and 4, and on the 4 and we go back to that B flat, play it once, and let that hold for the and 1, and then palm mute again, and 2 and 3 and 4, and on the and we do a slide back to an F power chord. So first fret on the E string, third fret on the D and the G, and that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 part muting. So let me do that part up to speed. It sounds confusing, but when you listen to the song, it's not that bad. So. And then from there we're going to change. We're still using the F chord. We're going to part mute the third fret on the D string, and then we're going to play the third fret on the D, fifth fret on the G, sixth fret on the B there once, go back to the palm mute again on the third fret, play it another time, and then another 3 times. 1, 2, 3, so we have. Then we're coming to the fifth fret on the A, play that palm muted once, and then the sixth fret on the B, fifth fret on the G 2 times, palm muting again on the fifth fret on the A, and then play the 6 and the 5 again on the G and the B, and slide up to 18 and 17 there. So, and then just do 4 quick slides up to that same chord. So let me do that part for you slowly. So let me put that whole section now up to speed for you. And that's our bridge, and then we have our outro there, so let's tackle that now. So with our outro, we're going to start on a C sus4, so we're going to bar the D and the G and the B on the 5th fret and play the 6th fret on the B string, and we just play that once, and then take your finger off and we're just playing the C, so all on the 5th fret. So do a mute and then play that again, the 5th fret, and then 3 more times, and then just come back to the B flat, so barring the 3rd fret on the D, G and B, and then 4 mutes, 1, 2, 3, so slowly we have. And then we're going to do this octave chord. We're going to play the 7th fret on the D string, we're going to mute the G string, and we're going to play the 5th fret on the B and the E, and we're going to slide back 2 frets, and then play that chord there and slide back 2 frets, and then play that chord and slide up 2 frets. So. And then from there, our 3rd finger is already on the 5th fret, so we play that, pull off to the 3rd fret, hammer onto the 5th fret on the A string, pull off to the 3rd fret, slide back to the 1st fret on the A string, and then a pinched hum on the 3rd fret on the E string. So slowly. And up to speed. And then we go back to that start again, the C sus4 to the C, mute, and then the C again. So then we're going to come up to the 13th fret on the E and the B string, play both of them and just bend on the 13th fret on the B string. And do that 2 times, so bend and release. And then we're starting our tapping, so let's have a look at that now. So we're going to tap on the 15th fret, and this is all on the B string. Tap on the 15, pull off to 13, pull off to 11, pull off to 10, hammer onto 11, hammer onto 13, tap on 15 again, pull off to 13, pull off to 11, pull off to 10, slide back to 8, and then we're going to hammer on to, tap on 15 again, pull off to 10, tap on 15 again, pull off to 10, pull off to 8, slide back to 6, tap on 15, pull off to 8, pull off to 6, slide back to 5, hammer onto 6, hammer onto 8, tap on 15, pull off to 8, pull off to 6, pull off to 5, slide back to 3. Then we tap on 15 again, pull off to 5, pull off to 3, and then we go to the G string and do the same. 15, pull off to 5, pull off to 3. D string the same, 15, pull off to 5, pull off to 3. A string the same, tap on 15, pull off to 5, pull off to 3, slide back to 1, and a pinched harmonic on the 3rd fret again on the G string. So slowly now. So let's play that up to speed now so you can hear how that's going to sound. And then from there we're just sliding up to the 15th fret on the G string, and we do that 4 times. And you can put a bit of vibrato at the end there. And then we play the 5th fret harmonic on the G and the B string, and we're going to use our bar to sharpen it. So. And then we have the last little solo. We're going to do a bend on the 18th fret with lots of vibrato. Play it again, and then the 17th fret on the B string, and then 17, 15, 17 on the B, and use your bar 2 times to sharpen the note. So we have and then we play the 15B, 17G, 18E, and then from there we're coming to the B string. We're going to be playing the 18th fret and the 17th fret on the G, and do the bend on the 17th fret, bend and release, pull off to 15 on the G, play 17, 15 on the G, your bar once there, and then 17, pull off to 15 on the G, D, 17, pull off to 15 on the A, 17, and then do a bend on the 15 there. So slowly now. So let me put that whole outro together for you up to speed so you can hear how it's going to sound. And that's our outro there. So that's a little bit tricky using our bar and spots. And that's the whole song for you. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.